Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sadguru Sri Ramananda Parabrahma Namaha. Om Sadguru Sri Sivananda Parabrahma Namaha. Om Sadguru Sri Krishna Paramatma Namaha. Om Sadguru Sri Nityananda Parabrahma. Om Sadguru Sri Vyadya Savattarka Namaha. Guru Swarupulagu ప్రేక్షక మహాశైలకు మరియు నా సిద్ధ విద్యార్థి లోకానికి నా యొక్క హృదయపూర్వక ఆత్మ నమస్కారం. టుడే ఐ am talking at Sugarland, Houston, Texas, in the house of Usha Prabhakar. Some youth have come and they are asking question. Please ask your question.
Why do you have to participate in pranayama?
Why do you need?
Why do I need pranayama?
Why do I need pranayama? So what about you?
Why do they need to do pranayama at engage?
At engage. Yourself, same question. See, what for we are living first thing? What for we are living? To earn money or to be happy? What for we are living? We are living for what? Happiness. Yes. So, you want to be happy through which? Is it by seeing pictures or by hearing music or eating good food or relishing the fragrance of the good flowers or with the future coming sexual relationship? Is not. So what for we are living? We are living to be happy. But happiness will be derived by what? What all the happiness we are deriving only by these five senses only. Five senses only. One is by seeing, hearing, tasting food, hand smelling, and touch. So all these five senses we are deriving happiness. Throughout life we are striving for happiness through these senses only. Is not? Is not? To enjoy with these senses, you should earn money. So without money there is nothing. Dhalam moolam idam jagat. You have to earn money first and enjoy all these sensory pleasures with that money. Is it not? What do you say, Suvarna?
Yes.
Right? Happiness is actually not outside. Happiness is not actually outside. Why? How I will tell you. If you are enjoying a picture, seeing a picture, or hearing a music, you will enjoy that for that moment. Afterwards, will it be continued? No. Why? You can remember the same thing and enjoy? You cannot. Why? Because your mind goes on oscillating. Do you know? Do you have mind, you know? So with that mind, you are going on thinking something. All these thinkings are called thoughts. So that is like a monkey, it is jumping from one tree to another tree. As long as it is there on this one tree, you will enjoy. What is the tree? All these five trees. The mind is jumping from one tree to another tree, all these five senses. For that moment, you will enjoy. It will enjoy. But afterwards, it will again try for another happiness through another sense. Is not? Even for food also. Even for sex also. Even for anything. Every sensory pleasure that you are enjoying is only a momentary. It is not being continued. Even during that period also, you are enjoying by means of what? By keeping your mind concentrated on that. When your mind is concentrated, then only you are enjoying. But it cannot be considered for a prolonged period. Why? Because this mind is otherwise influenced by our respirations. Our mind is influenced by respirations. Our respirations are happening like this, So, normally, originally, the respirations are always downwards and outwards. You are expiring more downwards and outwards than inspiring upwards and inwards. All of you observe yourselves. Your respirations are more downwards and outwards than inspiration, which is upwards and inwards. So as long as it is being continued, the mind goes on oscillating. It is like a flame. Our mind is like a flame that is flickering due to air currents. Air currents. If you want to make your mind still, will you try to stop the flame directly or stop the air currents? Air currents. So our air currents are in the form of respirations. We are taking like this. So as long as we are having respirations more downward, your mind like flame, which is always oscillating or flickering. But our mind has got certain strength. Everybody has got some strength mind. That is called willpower. Willpower. As long as your willpower is there, that will be concentrated to some extent. But afterwards, that is being influenced by these respirations, it's again jumps. So what are the happiness you are deriving out of the senses, that is being immediately changed into. And immediately you will go to misery also. Misery also. When you are not getting all these pleasures, and also mind will be expecting so many things. When you don't get fulfilled the desires, that will also there, then also you will become miserable. Is it not? You will be miserable. For all these things, your mind should be stabilized first, concentrated first. It should be become still first. How to become still? Make it still. Simply stop your air currents. If you stop air currents, the flame becomes still. If air is coming, it goes on flickering. When it is flickering, the happiness derived by these senses, it is always fluctuating. It goes on changing. So try to catch hold of the respirations. But nowadays, without knowing the exact root cause to get happiness, nobody hears. No, who knows about that? I want to enjoy whatever in front of me. I want to enjoy in front of me. What are the enjoyments in front of you? Only these five. But the great people, learned people, experienced people, Rishis, Lord Sri Krishna, all these great people told that your happiness lies on your mind becoming still. So when your mind becomes still only, you will be happy. Sachit taikagrata yatra tatra asit sukham dvija. That is told in Siva Gita. Sachit taigag, chitta means mind. When your mind is alone, getting ekagrata, getting concentrated, tatra asita sukham dvija. Oh Brahma, the happiness lies there only. That is explained in Siva Gita. Likewise, when you are enjoying anything, you observe. Your respiration will become still, become slower. When you are eating food, how your respirations will be? Slowed down. When you are seeing a good picture, your respiration will be slowed down. So while enjoying, your respirations are becoming slowed down, clearly indicating that your mind is becoming concentrated at that particular moment. But you cannot throughout make your mind concentrated with the help of all these senses. Why? Because this is going downward, always influencing your flame. So that's why you have to stop or slow down the respiratory currents. It's not. How to slow? Make it slow. So we should know the actual process that is going on in our body. In our body. See, our respirations are 15 times per minute taking place, average 15 times per minute. Even during every respiratory cycle, you are expiring more and taking less. You always keep your palms in front of you, just all of you. Keep your palms in front of and breathe out. You observe how far this breathing out air is coming and touching your palms. You observe. Downwards. Go on downwards. How far you are getting. Again, lower it. Still you are getting. Is it not? So you are getting a touch sensation up to roughly 30 centimeters. Roughly 30 centimeters. And with common sense, you observe how far you are taking air from outside to inside. That you cannot say. But you are taking less than this. Why? Because you are taking respiration with difficulty. Is it not? But when you are expiring, you are pushing out very slow, speedily and more downwards. Is it not? That clearly indicates that you are losing some energy. You are losing some energy, extra energy. That extra energy is not physical energy. First thing. That is not physical energy. That is divine energy, divine knowledge, divine happiness, and divine power you are losing. You are losing through expiration. To compensate this energy loss, we are taking food. We are taking food regularly. How many times? How many times per day?
Five, 4 to 5 days.
Okay. Well, let us say average 3 times per day. Average 3 times per day. Since how many days you are taking? Since how many days you are taking? Since birth. See, since birth, you are used to take mother's milk for about 2 years, or some people even 1 year, or some people they will take mother's milk up to 3 years. In India, Orthodox people they will take mother's milk up to 5 years also. It's not. And replacing with the solid food like that. Annaprasana, you all do that. But you have never stopped taking food either way, any other thing. You are taking either food or milk. You are taking regularly. Now at this stage, you are taking food 3 times a day. It's not. It's not. But what for you are taking food? What for you are taking food?
Like physical energy.
To get energy. Get energy only. What for we are taking? To get energy only. To for functioning of the mind and the body organs. For that only you are taking food. Is it not? Despite that, you are taking 3 times a day. You compare yourself, especially elders. You are younger. Even you also compare yourself at the younger age. Say, for example, 5 years. All of you have crossed 5 years, At the age of 5 years, how are you are active? Are you active now like that? No. What about your brain, memory? That is also reduced. Memory power reduced, activity reduced, digestion power reduced. And what about your glow? In the early age, how are you? You are more glowing person. Now all these things gradually reduced or not? Please tell me. Not only for you, anybody, for anybody. They are being gradually reduced. But did you ever stop taking food? So despite taking food regularly, you have been losing all these divine qualities, spiritual qualities of divine light, knowledge, happiness, and power. Is it not? So you are taking food, trying to compensate the energy loss, but you have never regained that much of energy loss when compared to childhood. Do you agree or not? Agree. You have to agree. Everybody has to agree. Not? So the food you are taking is not regularly, not at all compensating the divine energy loss. Divine energy loss. So when the age advances, how will be the divine energy loss? It will be more. So as the age advances, the divine loss will be more. How you are losing, I will tell in mathematics. See, you are losing up to 30 centimeters and taking from 20 centimeters only. And within one expiration and inspiration, you are losing 10 centimeters of energy extra. During that 10 centimeters, you are losing all this divine energy loss. Like that, 15 times per minute, 1.5 meters. And 900 times per hour. That means 90 meters. And 21,600 times per day into 10 centimeters. It goes to 2 kilometers, 160 meters. So I am losing energy loss per day, 2 kilometers, 160 meters, even in a so-called healthy individual. Even in a so-called healthy individual. So you have been losing this energy since birth onwards. Not only energy, you are losing happiness also. You are losing knowledge also. It's not. So in order to regain and take it back, what should you do? You have to increase the upward phase. So if you increase the upward phase, the energy loss will be lessened. That upward increasing inspiration is called pranayama. Prana plus ayama, pranayama. That means you should do pranayama in the early age. Your energy divine loss will be lessened. Is it not? So when do you want to take this? These are elder age. Now itself. So not only that, see, because you are all youngsters, you will be going on wasting your energy through so many means. Sports, something like that. What for all these sports, yoga are meant for? They are also meant for getting your body physically fit. In spite of that, your energy, divine memory, everything will be going on losing. They will be useful for physical fitness only. But your brain cells, are you going to get MBBS? Do MBBS or anything? Are you? What are you planning? Maybe doctor. So, first of all, before going to become a doctor, you should know about this. And what that? So, your brain cells should get stimulated. You know, or we are having so many cells. How many cells? Billions of cells are there in our brain. If you don't feed them with the energy, they will go on dying. You know, Suvarna, when did you pass MBBS? Huh? 98. After that, you passed the MD Gynec and also MD here. MD here. See, there is one, what you call, there is one sentence. After the age of 20 years, there will be degeneration of brain cells, 20,000 cells per day. Did you ever hear that? Our professor, Dr. Bala Parameswara, he is a neurosurgeon, he used to tell like this. When I was studying MBBS, he used to tell, from 20 years of age, your brain cells will be degenerated 20,000 per day. Why? Because of, but he did not, why he did not, how he is telling just mathematics, that's all. But now I could understand because of my experience and this Yogam and other things. As the age advances, your brain cells goes on degenerating because of insufficient blood supply or oxygen to the brain cells. You can regain all the cells in the body, regenerate all the cells in the body, but not the brain cells, nerve cells. That you know. You are both MD Gynec and LMD. So all these cells are getting degenerated due to loss of energy. You are not adequately supplying your oxygen or prana shakti to the cells. Here also there is one thing. Oxygen, what is meant by oxygen? Oxygen means you simply say that this is oxygen. You are taking oxygen from outside and getting supplying to the brain cells. This oxygen is there available, plenty, 20% 1% available throughout during your sleep, during your daytime, and during your younger age, during your elder age, and even before dying also, that is available, is it not? But why these people are going on changing in their physical structure or going nearer to death? Why so? We are living with the oxygen, we say, and we are getting plenty of food also. We have never stopped taking food, and you have never stopped taking breath also. These are plenty available throughout. But this nature is going on changing. Our people say that's but natural. You say everybody says natural. If you commit nature means you are not penetrating to the exact root cause of it. Unless you analyze and go to the root cause of it, you cannot understand the nature. You cannot understand how you are getting happiness, how you are deriving happiness. That you should know. You are losing this. When you are losing downwards more, the prana shakti or vital energy supply to the brain, is it being increased or lessened? Decreased. Decreased up to what? Expired. That is being expired. See, expired, expired means loss of our energy through last expression is called expire. Expire. So simply we utter the word expired. You are expiring more than inspiration regularly throughout your life. Ultimately, it will reach one stage, there won't be any inspiration, only expiration. That last expiration called, what you call, expire. That is but natural. Again we say, see, how you are expiring, you should know. If it is natural, I will tell you. Some people are getting expired. They are expiring at earlier age. And some people are they are staying up to 100 years. Why? What is the difference? If it is natural, all of the people should die at one level, at one age only, at one day only, particularly. At a stipulated period of time, they should expire. But these people are not dying as normally, uniformly. Why? He is losing energy in a particular fashion. That's why he is expiring more earlier. Some people they are conserving. That's why they are living to old age. It's not. So our lifespan depends upon our conservation of your respirations. Our lifespan depends upon your conservation of respirations. Some people say the tortoise is respiring 5 times a day. You know, tortoise 5 times per minute, not a day. Even elephant also is taking respiration very little. That's why the lifespan is more. Lifespan is more. But simply conserving this energy is not enough. You have to stimulate your brain cells also. They are not stimulating anything. But because of less taking of losing of respirations, very limited, they are living up to more age. But we human beings, you have to conserve your energy, not only conserving, by stimulating your brain cells also. So happiness means by supplying, nourishing the prana shakti that you are losing into the brain cells. The happiness lies there only. Is it not? So, when do you want to take this pranayama? Please tell me. Huh? Now itself. After hearing the explanation, you are now decided to take pranayama as early as possible. There is one stanza in Upanishads, you know. Balo, Ruddho, Vyadhiyukto, Yuva, Stri, Sodarjanma, Bhrut, Yogadhikarana, Sarve, Pranam, Sarvadayataha. Balo, childhood, Ruddho, old age, Vyadhikto, patient, Yuva, youth, Stri, woman, ladies, all are eligible to get this pranayama. So which do you prefer? Which age you prefer to take it? As early as possible. If you are going on conserving your energy by taking upward, conserving energy, you will live more. Not only living more, some people, they will live for 100 years, but they are not happy. Somehow by taking other methods and observing diet precautions and some exercise, and by using, in America, by using medicines and other things, they are living up to 100 years. Is it not? Here not. But are they happy? Happy derives out of your cleaning of your brain nerve fibers and stimulating your brain cells. Happiness. So, in order to get happiness, you have to go inside. You are doing pranayama. Are you not happy when compared to others? Aradhika. What about you? Yesterday you got stimulated. What about Suvarna? You are happy. What about you? Happy. Usharanjani. So I am not asking you to tell in a. I am not compelling anybody to tell that are you happy or not. You tell frankly. So happiness Simply you will get out of this taking your prana shakti upwards. How to take it upwards? There is an obstruction. There is some objection. There is some obstacle in the nerves cells, the nerve cells and nerves fibers. All our body is filled with all nerves, In yogic anatomy, the prana shakti or vital energy is flowing through channels. The energy flow channel is called nadi. Medically, our term is nadi means nerves. Nala means blood vessels. Nadi means, but yogically, you have to say nadi means it is flow of channel, prana shakti flow channel, that is called nadi. So our body is being maintained by this flow of our prana shakti throughout the body. Where it is not going freely to that particular organ, you are getting disease. When your blood is clot, you are getting disease like hemiplegia and bronchial asthma and whatnot. What all you are getting. So the blood flow, that blood flow means flow of your prana shakti is not freely flowing. As it is going more downwards, the upward flow is gradually reduced. When it is reduced, you are succumbed for thrombosis, blood clot, and you are getting bronchial asthma, atherosclerosis, and joint pains, whatnot. Every disease is due to the obstruction in the blood flow. How to remove that obstruction? That obstruction is like butter, that is called kapham. We call it as kapham. Our Gurudev used to tell this word kapham. Kapham means it clean. Doesn't mean that only the excretion you are getting from the throat. That is being accumulated throughout your body. You have to remove that butter like kapham. How to remove it? Please churn your. Are you getting heat or not? So, enough. So you are getting heat outside. If you churn inside, you will get heat. That is spiritual heat. That spiritual heat you will never get by food or by any other method. If you take food, you will get some amount of material energy. That material energy is nourishing your mind and other body parts also, but not spiritual energy. If you churn inside like this, you will get spiritual energy. That spiritual energy will dissolve this phlegm. This phlegm is also not purely material. The mind is also there. So your mind is also not flowing to the seat of origin. So our kapham is not purely material. If you go on dissolving that by churning, you will be enlightened, both physically and mentally also. Physically and mentally also. You can never get any medicine to get refreshed about your mind. Your mind get refreshed by what? Simply by doing pranayama for few minutes. Is it not? Sharat, now you have started. Huh? Now you are getting benefited out of it. So like that, the youth, especially youth, they should get this pranayama as early as possible. Because they don't know how to spend this energy within them. Youth are having sufficient energy, so they don't know how to spend that. So in order to spend it correctly and also to conserve that energy, you have to do this prana. So youth should get this as early as possible. Are you convinced? Veda. Veda means what is Veda? Huh? Knowledge. No, knowledge. How you will get knowledge? The knowledgeable thing is your own prana shakti. Veda means knowledge. Correct. Our prana shakti has got 5 qualities, Our life has got, that is knowledge, happiness, energy, divine light, and heat also. Huh? Good. Very good. Are you convinced? We are convinced. What about you? Yes. I am very happy. Any other question?
How much time should they do it?
That's good. See, initially you can do it for 15 minutes. Later on you can switch on to half an hour. If you taste it, actually, initially you do it for 15 minutes. Afterwards, you can go up to half an hour. Then you come to 1 hour, both morning and evening. At least half an hour morning and half an hour evening. But there is no time limit, You can do it throughout the night also. That's what we are doing. Any more? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you do this pranayama, you will get up early. Your drowsiness will be vanished. You will still sleep by what time?
11 o'clock.
11. And get up by 7 or 8.
There is school 7 o'clock, no school 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. That is happening. Everybody is sleeping like that only. But get this pranayama, and you see, if you do pranayama, you are getting heat, That spiritual energy, mental energy, that will remove your excess water in the brain. Our drowsiness is due to accumulation of water in the brain. If you get this energy, that will throw away. So your brain will become alert. So when your brain alert only, you will be happy. When you are drowsy, will you get happiness? So to get away from this drowsiness, you have to do this pranayama. You will definitely get up early and you will utilize the time also. Okay? Any more? Luckily, you brought your children to hear this wonderful subject, Otherwise, everybody will question like you only. Why should I get this at this age? This is not an extraordinary thing. Extracurricular activity, it is a must for everybody. It is a must for everybody. Our grandchildren, my grandchildren, he is aged about 5 years and another is 9 years. They are doing pranayama regularly. Not only my grandchildren, there are so many children of our devotees. They are doing.
They concentrate. Usually initially they think about what should they think about it.
Then let them think whatever they think. Whatever they think, let them think. But they should increase energy. When they get energy, naturally they will have the judging power. When they have got sufficient energy, they will have judging power, what to do and what not to do. They can judge, provided you supplement with some spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge, you can supply. See, all the Indians, wherever they are, throughout the globe, we are genes of the great rishis. That's why in temple, whenever you are going to do puja, the priest will ask, what is your gotram? What is gotram? Gotram means that is the origin of a Rishi. So we are offerings of the Rishis. Our genes are having origins from the Rishis. So just you are recollecting what our ancestors were doing. If you do this pranayama, you will go to that state. We are not new people. We are originated from the great rishis. That's why they are asking Gotram. Right. Any other thing? Ah, ah. Tell the how much quantity of water we should take. That is your question. This is also some doctors or some naturopathy doctors or some so many doctors and so many people, nutritionists and others also, they will advocate to take more water. How much water? Some people said take 5 liters. Previously, there used to be you take as much as you can. If you go on taking water, you simply say that I am flushing out all the impurities. So you take as much water as you please. That is the slogan that is there everywhere. Is it not? But if you go on taking water, your urine will be diluted and you will be losing some salts, and that's no doubt it is correct. But you are losing so much energy also. You are losing so much energy. You people, you are doing pranayama. How is your thirst now, please? Is it increased or decreased? Lessened. Why? Because when you are getting sufficient energy inside, your thirst will be reduced. Thirst will be reduced. So when your energy is lost, naturally you will have more thirst. The people who are not doing this pranayama, naturally they will have more thirst. If you have thirst, naturally you will take water. Why do you advocate to take more water? There is a natural barometer in our brain. If there is a thirst, you take water. If you don't get the thirst, you don't take it. But these people were there, minimum, you take 5 liters, something like that. No. Thirst is depending upon our blood supply to the hypothalamus. Already I told you. So when you are losing this like this, the blood supply to the pituitary and hypothalamus, that will be lessened, thereby stimulating your thirst and appetite centers. Even ADH also. ADH also, it will take more water. But if you do pranayama, see, normally you should get 30 times blood supply to the hypothalamus than any other organ. That you know? In physiology, Samson writes says that you should get 30. Usually, everybody will get 30 times blood supply to the hypothalamus than any other organ. Even 30 times also is not sufficient now. You should get more energy, more supply to the hypothalamus. If you are going on getting more blood supply to the hypothalamus, the thirst appetite centers will be inhibited. When there is inhibition, naturally your thirst will be reduced, and moreover, you will be using urine more profusely. The people here, taking water is not uniform to anybody. That depends upon the constitution and his energy loss, his mental attitude. Everything will influence on the taking of water. Usually, medically, you can understand we are losing 1.5 liters per day. Urine, perspiration, and insensible perspiration, sweat, and all these things put together, you are losing 1.5 liters per day. That you have to take. Not only taking just by water, you are adding through so many liquids in the food. Take buttermilk, sambar, charu, something like that. You have to include that also. So naturally, you will have to take 1.5 liters. But when you are going out and doing other things, you can add 1 more liter. Say, for example, for an ordinary man, 2.5 liters of water is enough. But cauterize your idea in the brain that if I take more water, I am eliminating all these impurities. You are not only eliminating your impurities, you are eliminating your prana shakti also. You are taking cold water and passing hot urine, is it not? You are taking cold water and passing hot urine. That means to become your urine hot, you have to take the fuel much. That means you are consuming so more energy. Is it not? So to consume that energy, you have to prepare your food converted into energy. If you are not in a position to convert your food into energy in a higher percentage, naturally you will take more water. Naturally you will take more water. If you go on doing this, say the passing of urine, number of times and amount of urine, that depends upon your availability of prana shakti inside. If you are energetic and drinking, you will pass less urine, less thirst. But when you are not able to digest your food properly, definitely you will take more water and more urine, more loss of energy, again more thirst. You will enter into vicious cycle,
But it's the opposite, right?
Huh?
It's the opposite, right? People who are energetic, they drink more water.
No. Energetic, see, that is not correct. The energetic in the sense what? Anything in the sense what? There is a sporty person, is running. He is running. He is running for what?
They're running for competition.
Competition, something like that.
Yeah, for a medal.
Yes. Initially, he is losing energy. He is trying to become physically fit. Simultaneously, he is dissolving his fat and everything. He is becoming lean and other things. When he is losing, naturally he will take more water. Sports people, they will have to take more water. When a sedentary people like others, if they take same amount of water, they will become diseased. Is it not? You from today onwards, you observe a obese person and a lean person. Don't tell them anything. You simply observe. The obese people will be taking more water. Did you observe? You observe from today onwards. Obese people, they will take more water. Lean people, they will take less water when compared to them. Why? Because this obese person has already entered into vicious circle. His food is not properly digested, and the indigested food will give rise to acid. Acids will give rise to thirst. Thirst, more water, more indigestion, more appetite, the thirst. Like that, he will enter into vicious circle. So he cannot stop in taking more water. You observe from today onwards. See, one side if you take more water, you will be healthy. You will be filtering your impurities. That is only a 25% correct. 75%, there is something wrong behind that. I will be going on talking. I will never take a single drop of water,
Then what times should we take water? What are the times that we should take water?
That is also there, that is stipulated. You see, you stop taking water 1 hour before your food. And don't take water even after food also 1 hour. Simply make it a rule.
So 1 hour before you should not take.
You should not take. And after food also. But during taking food, you take little amount of water. Not only water, you are taking other liquids, That is enough. Never dilute your digestive enzymes. First thing. Any more question? All right.
Third, you should not take in the night. That's what.
Curd.
Take-
Otherwise called yoga. Is it not? That which hurts yoga is called yoga. Huh? See, in reversely, what the other people are telling, it is not correct. Why? Because we are, if you take yogurt, you will have probiotics, lactobacillus, something like that. You will begin. Your body, your machine is heated up. So in order to cool it, you have to take more this buttermilk and yogurt. That is correct in their aspect. But if you take curd, your blood will be plenty of kapham. So if you take more, you stop taking curd one night, you do yogam pranayama next day, how it will be, you tell me. Not so. These people are because in America, especially what I observed is, you are taking little diet and go to work, and during lunchtime and also you'll take minimum something like that. But you will take full dinner in the night, is it not? Including your curd rice. Everybody is fond of taking curd rice in the night. This is not at all correct. Don't take rice in the night, and that too with curd also. You convert your food habits in such a way that you should take more food during the mid sun. As the sun rises, your digestion power increases. As the sun sets, the digestion power will become hampered. But during night, not only in the evening, at the night, evening times, night times, 9, 10, 11, you will take plenty of curd rice. That will lessen your lifespan.
Can we eat in the lunchtime or curd yoga?
Those people who are doing pranayama should stop taking curd first thing at any time. You take little buttermilk. Churn it. Buttermilk. Don't forget that word. When you get butter, after churning buttermilk only, you will get butter. So without churning, if you add some water to the yogurt, that cannot be called as buttermilk. Only the milk, when you get
But you get non-fat yoga. Non-fat yoga.
whatever it may be, you have to churn it.
Oh,
Whatever it may be, you have to churn it. So you are very fond of yogurt, huh?
my dad.
Huh?
My dad's very fond of
He is very fond of.
it. So diluted yogurt is good. More diluted is good.
No. Why do you daily don't take it?
No, for buttermilk.
For buttermilk, you have to add water and churn it. You churn it and take it. Without churning, if you simply add water to the curd, that is nothing but only diluted curd or yogurt. But you churn it and take it, that will become buttermilk. You churn until you get butter. The remaining fluid will be called as buttermilk. Is it not?
Also, warm foods are suggested in the website.
Definitely.
Over the
Yes, yes. See,
To avoid
your, your food will be, your digestion of your food will be maximum when you take hot foods. Hot foods. You take cold food, that is like tamas, Yatayamam, Gatarasam, Bhuti, Parushita Janchet, Uchishtam, Abhikamyajam, Bhojanam, Tamasa Priyam. Only the animals will take that food. See, already cooled food, already cooled. If you cross it more than 3 hours, that will become tamasic food. So try to take food freshly prepared. If you are taking twice or thrice, you have to cook it twice, thrice only. Never freeze it after the cooked food. Cooked food, never freeze it.
put it in the reheat it and we don't.
Huh? No, 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 that will become poison. Poison, the food you have cooked has got some nascent energy, fresh energy. What all the food you are cooking, you will get nascent energy while that is getting being cooked. If you take it immediately, that nascent energy, that is the subtlest part of food. If you take it, that will be entering into the brain. That is already gone. You have freezed it. You are simply taking the metal part of it. That will be useful for this metal body. That will give rise to plenty of kapha.
Cook the food after you eat 6 hours, the carbs will be reduced.
What do you say?
The body got in the
Eat 6 hours after.
carbs. Diabetic people also can eat it after 6 hours. 7 hours. It's good for them.
What does you say?
But after you eat the food, after you prepare the food,
Ah.
you let it stand for 6 hours or
Ah.
7 hours.
Ah.
Then the carb content will be reduced. The carbohydrate content in the food.
Not only carbohydrate content, everything will be reduced. See, whatever you are taking it for energy. That fresh energy is there when you are taking hot. If you allow it to cool down, if it is crosses more than 3 hours, the energy is already gone. See, our food has been converted into three parts, Subtlest part will go to brain. Heart, when you are taking food, you will get subtlest energy to the brain. Brain in the sense mind. There is middle part. That middle part will supply your body. If it is more stagnated here, you will become obese and other with impurities. The grass part will pass through 1 and 2. Everybody thinks that I am whatever I am taking, the waste part is going on with this 1 and 2. No, the intermediate part is much dangerous. That is succumbed for all diseases. No, 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 no. You have to remove the middle part and grass part also.
Nowadays, everything is fast paced.
Nowadays
So,
will never become old days. Nowadays,
how do you advise,
uh,
in this world,
Ah.
how can we prepare the food and then make
see,
everything ready just
one thing I
before
will tell you. Don't adjust your food habits according to your work. Present tendency is that you don't find time to take food and cook it and cook it 2 or 3 times. You don't find time. That's why all the people they are getting cooked for once a day and put it in the fridge and take it afterwards. That is all no use. That's why I'm telling what for we are living. Living for what? To be healthy and to be happy. But you are already losing so many things for this health and getting money and pouring money to get health only. చెప్పండి.
Doing pranayama for this pollen allergy. We have lot of allergies here in the
Allergy. Okay. Yes, that is also. See, this pollen allergy is also much dangerous. It is becoming, most people are becoming allergic and other things. When you have got sufficient energy inside, sufficient heat in the lungs, blood, there is speedy blood circulation in the lungs and the other parts of the body, your pollen won't affect you. This is a very good resistant, even for pollen allergy also. Any more?
by doing yoga.
Yogam.
Yoga.
Hmm.
After 15-20 minutes,
Hmm.
all this the lower part of the body, we are still in the early stage. All this lower part, I sit in Padmasana, I can sit for 15-20 minutes.
Hmm.
After that, my mind is going, oh, I'm aching now I have to change position. So
That is but natural. That's but natural. See, those who are doing this pranayama will have to bear something. Initially, will get pains while taking asana. But if you go on doing like that, that will become amrutam. In Bhagavad-Gita, it is told like this. Yatadagre vishameva pariname amrutopamam tatsukam satyakam proktam atmabuddhi prasadajam. Those who are spiritually doing effort, initially they will have to suffer. Yatadagre vishameva, because he cannot sit in a correct posture. He goes on changing the posture and also get pains and other things. But pariname amrutapamam, if you bear that initial period, it will become amrutam for you. You can do it this pranayama for hours together. Initially you have to bear it. Afterwards it will leverage to atma buddhi prasadajam. You will get spiritual knowledge. Is it not?
So it is okay to change, but all you are
Don't mind. Okay. You commit in your mind that I should sit for at least 2 hours today. If your mind is fixed like that, you can sit like this. But initially, everybody will be funking. Can I sit for 1 hour? It is, oh no, it is impossible in my life. Some people say it is impossible. Everything is commitment. That commitment should become a habit. Initially, you have to commit and turn it into habit. 45 years back, when my Guruji told about this, he was teaching me. I am just like you, I am going on, I was going on changing the posture. When he is telling the subject in a depth, I forgot this. I am sitting like that. So my mind has gone into his subject. So I forgot this body. So like that, my body comes to this sit like for hours together. First, mind should be committed. Some people say, I should sit in asana for hours together, then only I will do pranayama or something. Never, impossible. Do pranayama and make your mind concentrate. Automatically, the body will come to your attune.
Has to have to sit in the same place.
That is very much necessary. You have to sit at same place and same time also. If you sit at the same place and same time, that will attract you. The asana itself will attract you. The time will attract you to sit there. That is very much necessary, Amma.
If there are 2 people in the home and they are like, one person is doing at one time, the other person is doing at a different time.
Let them do.
They can come and do it at the same.
Let them do in different timings initially. But later on, it should become a habit, When you become habituated to do this pranayama, naturally you will go to that particular place. and do it a particular time. If you are advanced, don't worry about all these things. You do even while you are in duty also. These are all certain principles to be adopted initially.
So doing pranayama alone is enough for life, or
Yes. What is life? Life means living with the prana shakti. What is life? Without prana, you don't lead your life. So life means everybody says life, life, life. What is life? Is sustained by your prana shakti. If you go on doing this pranayama and increase your energy, your sustenance of life will be enhanced. So only by this pranayama, there is nothing else. Whatever you bhakti or jnanam, something like that, all these will be included in this. You simply do this, keeping confidence on Guru's words and do pranayama. That is enough.
after pranayama, 30 minutes of meditation.
Meditation only for 10 minutes. We advise
Okay.
10 minutes. Don't worry about meditation also. Your pranayama, it will be converted into meditation. You need not see time and no, I have to go to meditation. No, don't worry.
We can do between Yogam, meditation.
That is not necessary. Some people, they say, when you are feeling difficult to do pranayama, no, I will stop pranayama and go to meditation. And again, I will start pranayama. If you continue like that, you will switch on to meditation and sleep only. You will never do pranayama.
It's automatically
That's why you are going to sleep. Before, see, medically, there will be prodromal state of sleep, Did you ever hear that? All these people who are doing this, not this, any method, they are getting that prodromal state of sleep. If they enter into that, they will definitely immediately go to sleep and feeling that I am enjoying bliss. I am getting relaxed. This is not relaxation. Simply they are sleeping. Sleeping on the ground is far better than this sleeping while sitting. Yeah.
So, I think we are doing the Yogam,
Ah,
and in between, what Vishagaru is asking,
ah.
after few minutes,
If
before the last 10 minutes, we can stop and do the meditation, again do the Yogam, and then do the
no,
meditation.
you say if you are not able to continue your pranayama, you do pranayama for certain minutes and take rest. You need not go to meditation. Take rest and again do pranayama. Here, meditation in the sense, you have to get the butter out of the churning. That is real meditation. Without getting butter, there is no use of doing this meditation. That's why our Gurudev used to say, don't give importance to meditation. Do pranayama, that's all. If you want to do, you do it for 5 to 10 minutes. These are not two separate, Initially you have to do pranayama, that later on you will go to meditation, automatically. Bongaram, Bongaram. What you call in English. We used to run this wooden bongaram with the help of a thread. If you go on doing like that, this will be moving, with creating some sound that will be moving with a rough sound. It will be moving. At one stage, it becomes standstill. But it is yes, huh?
It's called top. Top.
Top.
Yeah.
We call it as top. Okay. So if you throw it, run that top with the help of a thread, some rope. Initially it will be roaming, creating some rough noise. Later on, it will become standstill. In Telugu, we call it as pavanam pattindi. Do you know that word? Pavanam pattindi. Pavanam means vayu, air. His air is becoming standstill. That is called meditation. But it is still running. running, but standing at a particular point. That is meditation. When your top is not properly running, it will never become standstill. Is it not?
So when we are doing pranayama, we are in prana shakti.
Ah.
So if you hear this electronic devices for in our hand, whether it reduces the energy when we do this pranayama.
Here, actually, to say there is no other instrument to measure our energy. There is no other instrument to energy, but you yourself will feel that you are energetic. Feel in this, actually you are feeling, you are experiencing. This is in vivo. Vivo means you are experiencing within yourself. That cannot be measured by the external instrument, but that can be measured by another person who is doing the same process. If you are doing pranayama, I can measure you how far you are doing. But there is no other instrument. Is it not? This is vivo. Whereas the other experiments are, they are vitro. That vitro experiment can be measured by an instrument. But circumstantially, we can understand the people who are doing pranayama, they will get aura much, energetic, and the way of talking, and their way of their alertness, everything can be substantially understood.
Can we wear these IT watches and go signals, telephone signals while doing yoga? Can we do that? Or
You can do what is it. It is not going to hamper you.
those radiation
No, don't
signals?
worry. Don't worry. Do pranayama. This is subtlest part of energy than any other energy in this universe, including your signals also. Okay? We will close. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahesho Go Brahminebhyah Subhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhano Bhavantu Sarve Sukhana Santu Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Paschantama Kachi Dukka Bhag Bhavet Om Sahana Vavtu Sahana Bhanuktu Saviryam Karvavahe Tejasana Vadhitamastama Vidyashavahe Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Jai Gurudev. Stop this. Log out.